Since we last communicated about enhancements to auctions on the Case Antiques website, I've made several enhancements and changes which should get this pretty close to our full spec. So, all that being said, we're ready to push these updates to the live site, but I wanted to give you a preview of what things look like before I do that so you can give me your 2 cents if you'd like to do that. All right, when things first load, you're going to see a loading indicator. And what I'm doing right now is I cache the first 3 pages of results. So watch how quickly they'll load. Click on page 2, page 3. If I click on page 4, it's going to cache the next 3 pages. So pages 4, 5, and 6 will now load quickly. And now if I click on 7, it'll do the same thing. You'll notice that if we go back, it's going to recache pages 1 through 3. And I'm thinking for the way people will typically browse an auction, that should be some good behavior. We can also make it, if we wanted to, I could extend the cache to maybe the first 5 pages. That's very easy to do. Also, other things to be aware of. So let me browse page 3, and then I'm going to click on this 18 karat gold medallion. So now I have visited this page. Now let me show you a nice feature of what we have going on the main auction archive. You notice when we come back, it's going to load everything again, and we're on that same page. So we return to page 3. Other things we can do, we can adjust the number of entries to 20 entries, for example. We'll go back to page 1 and reload things. We can look through, go to page 2. There's that. We can search on things as well. Gold, for example. Here are the items that have gold somewhere in the description or the title. And so we sorted these out. Alright, now also other things we can do. Here's this other view that I've added, and we can do the same sorts of searches. It sorts on realized price. It also remembers where we have visited, and it caches pages as well. We can search, for example, on jade. And there we have a search for jade, items that have jade. We can clear that search. Now we've got all the entries loaded in again, and we can close that out. So here you see how we have reworked the auction archives. Other things to be aware of: the date, you guys have always entered it in as year, month, and day, which is good. We've done that on purpose. I'm actually sorting, or actually filtering, that date such that it says Saturday, July 18th, 2015. I'm doing that here. I'm also doing that on the page title as well. You see up here, and that's what will appear in Google search results, so that it'll be a little bit easier for humans, to read that. So these are just, it's a look. Hopefully we've got it very full featured. Other things to be aware of: this is responsive. You'll notice how it changes to a 2-column layout, and then it changes down to a 1-column layout the smaller this auction gets. So it's going to look nice on a desktop all the way down to a phone.